I'm Sam, and this is Doug.
And this is S and the D.
Yeah, I'm the S.
I'm the D.
He's the D.
So you know who's getting the better end of the deal?
I don't know. We are going to go get some groceries to make something to eat because we're hungry and don't want to go out right now. So I think that's probably a pretty good opportunity to talk about groceries in Bangkok. What do you think about them? Let's. I think it's funny the amount of produce you can get, and then the things that you would think you can get and you can't.
The grocery store that we're going to is called Macro.
Yeah, my first time being there. I've been to the other big four, like Tops, Big C, Tesco, and Villa.
Right, but I mean, if you've ever been to a Sam's Club in the United States, I'm not sure if that...
The Costco?
Yes. Yeah. They sell a lot of things in bulk, but one thing that is kind of difficult to find is good bread.
Yeah,
and,
it depends what your definition of good is, though, because I feel like Tesco has pretty alright bread, like French bread or something like that.
Sure, but we're just talking like bagged up sliced bread.
Yeah, Villa Market.
You know, generic stuff. Generally what you find here, like 7-Eleven, is this brand called Farmhouse. And it's this, like, flimsy bread. Anyways.
If you rolled it up in a ball, it would never not be a ball. It's so mushy and gross. This tastes like shit.
Now we're going to what's, I believe, a Macro food service it's called. Mm-hmm. And it's different from a regular Macro. A regular Macro has a lot of what you find at Sam's Club, you know, electronics and a whole lot of other stuff, paper, supplies and whatnot.
I didn't know.
Yeah, and the Macro food service bread is not the same as the one at the regular Macro. It has the same bag, it's the same, you know, you get the same amount of bread. But the bread at the Macro food service is more like the terrible farmhouse bread you find at 7-Eleven.
And tell them how you got to pay.
You have to pay by credit card or cash.
Not debit card.
Not debit card.
But credit card.
Actually, I think it's even a Citibank credit card. It has to be from Citibank.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
So I went there one time, and both of the ATMs were out of service. And
straight tripping.
It's kind of SOL. I think it's kind of ironic that the bread is not the same. You just figure it would be given its Macro.
I think one thing, I mean, obviously there's a million other things out there about, prices and things like that, alcohol being pretty expensive, it's imported and things like that.
Uh-huh.
We can cover that some other time. Specifically when we're drinking it, nothing depresses me more than talking about alcohol and not being able to have any. So next time we'll sit down with a couple drinks and we'll tell you about alcohol. Maybe we'll talk to you about the birds and the bees too. A lot of the things, you'll end up in a grocery store and you think mangoes probably going to be pretty easy to find in Thailand. Man, I think I've been to 2 or 3 grocery stores now where they just don't have any. You can buy a ton of mango products, mango nectar and mango juice and dried mango and all this other stuff, but no fresh mangoes.
Pickled
mangoes.
But you can go out, on the street,
buy one for 5 baht.
Yeah, like a cut up right there for you. So that's interesting.
I think I've had pretty good luck. I mean, you're going to be able to find most cereals, like the really generic cereals like Cheerios, Corn Flakes, things like that here, relatively inexpensively. But it is mind-blowing how expensive, like, the smallest box of Cocoa Puffs or something is going to be if you find yourself keen on those.
Small box of Life cereal.
And it's the smallest box you can get in the States.
Maybe like, what, $2?
Hey, back home? Yeah, I mean, $2-3.
It's $11 here.
Oh.
At Villa.
Yeah, that's not good.
I caved one day. I mean, I really like Life cereal. Hate all you want, but I paid it.
I like Life cereal. The flavor's good. The problem is it gets too soggy too fast. That's my only complaint. Yeah. Life cereal, get your shit together. You've been around for long enough.
Let's use less milk.
We got a motorcycle baby carrier up here. Totally getting in my lane. Ruining my day. Ruined my day. That guy's got face tattoos. Smoking a cig.
Looking at his phone.
In theory, we should be offering some sort of constructive help here that, like, oh man, I really learned that thing from S and the D about, where to go for the cheapest whatever. The thing is, there's so little rhyme and reason. I mean, if you want expensive, you're going to go to Villa Market. Tops is a little pricier too. Big C and Tesco are going to be cheaper.
Max Value is pretty cheap.
I haven't been there yet.
I find the prices reasonable.
And the thing is, I have Macro the one we're going to, Tesco, Tops, and Villa, all within spitting distance of my house.
Right.
And there's even a Big C up here, right?
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, I see signs for it. I've never been to it or seen it. You know, I guess the thing I think is crazy is if you ever have those cravings, those hankerings for something from back home, I mean, maybe you can find it at Villa Market, but then you find the strangest things at grocery stores that have no real rhyme or reason, and they'll just have it, and the next time you go there, they won't. A big one for us, we both like Mountain Dew a lot. Man, the fact that Mountain Dew tastes different here.
All right, so here's something about Mountain Dew, though. Mountain Dew, I've been here for 5 years now, and I want to say 2 years ago, reintroduced Mountain Dew into Thailand because I think they tried it once, didn't work out, so they tried to bring it back. At that time, though, you could get import American Mountain Dew at Villa Market, but since they've actually have their own Mountain Dew here now, they don't provide it anymore.
So it's
which sucks
yeah.
because, and I've tried Mountain Dew from Malaysia and the Philippines.
Yeah, we had some in the Philippines that still tasted like shit.
Yeah, it's like Mountain Lightning from Walmart, if you've ever had that. The generic Mountain Dew.
It's Sam's Choice shit.
Yeah, it's not bad, but when you want Mountain Dew, you want Mountain Dew. 3 countries that get it right, well, of course, America,
Japan, right? Yeah.
And Singapore. Which is weird because Singapore, Malaysia, right there, you'd figure their Mountain Dews would be...
The fact that it's in the area, I mean, and this goes out to any of you guys, if any of you don't give a shit about Mountain Dew and have some extra baggage allowance next time you go to Singapore or Japan, bring us back a case of Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
We'll buy you dinner
terrible.
or something.
It's terrible for you, but you know
yeah,
what?
but we don't drink it often. It's like a case of Mountain Dew is gonna sit in my fridge, especially if I know I can't get another one. I'm gonna have like a can a week. That's gonna be like what I do when I watch football on Saturday night.
I think I would still just
slam
binge drink.
You'd be coming over to my house and be like, hey man, you got any of those Mountain Dews left?
Yeah.
Coming over to my house asking for Mountain Dew, I'm gonna be like, God damn it, Dougie, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right. But you can get Dr. Pepper at Villa Market and cherry.
American beer. Sorry to interrupt you, but American beer, I wish there was more options. But all this European and English shit.
I'm sorry, I don't really care.
Oh,
Budweiser, fuck that.
No, I don't want fucking Budweiser. I think I've seen Sierra Nevada here once in Central World.
Mm-hmm.
What is the grocery store in the top?
I think that it's like Gourmet something. I always forget the name, but they have it in Siam Paragon. And Central Lab.
They had the best beer selection in the whole city because they had Rogue. And they had some other stuff there that I've never seen anywhere else. So it's technically available. There's also that place in Scene Space. That beer. Tong Lor, yeah. That place has a lot of really good beers. One of the places in downstairs is Scene Space.
Yeah.
It just seems kind of ridiculous that more American beers and American liquors in general just don't seem to ever make their way over. See, now I'm depressing myself. I said I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Talking about alcohol. I have to drink some goddamn Johnny Walker.
Well,
I hate Johnny Walker.
American beer is terrible, and Thai beer is way better than your standard.
Standard, yes. Like Sing is way better than a Bud Light or a Coors.
Well, I will take any standard Thai beer over any American standard beer.
See, I like IPAs though.
I'm not talking about that stuff.
You're just talking about like lagers and shit. Yeah.
Budweiser, Coors, Michelob,
that shit sucks.
Terrible stuff.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
I will drink those beers on a hot day, but I will never crave them. I will crave a Sing.
Yeah, exactly.
There's points where I'm like, this is the only thing in the world I want right now.
Right.
Back to groceries.
Yes.
If you like crackers, you're probably fucked.
No, you're not.
Just like Triscuits and Ritz, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, if you like a wide array of crackers.
Saltines, but...
Oh, no, I mean, like, if you want chicken and a biscuit, you're going to probably have to murder somebody to get those.
And anyone who's probably viewing this right now is probably thinking, like, you got all this, like, amazing Thai food. Why would you care? However...
Anybody who's been here long enough knows...
You get craving.
Sick of that shit.
Like,
the Thais get sick of that shit.
I mean, I took my wife back to the States after a couple of weeks. She was like, I gotta have somtam. Or I want to eat yum. Or I want to eat tom sam, some spicy Thai soup. To anyone who's just saying, like, it's gonna be like a naysayer and say, like, you guys are idiots, or, Thai Visa guys, some of you know who you are.
They're not watching this, they don't care.
There's a lot of great Thai food. I love Thai food.
Yeah.
But you do get those cravings, and
if you don't, good for you.
Yeah, that's
great. I love all the food. in Thailand, including even some of the Western options. Pretty good. I had KFC the other day. I wouldn't even eat KFC at home, but here apparently I'll eat it. But I remember getting food poisoning a few years ago. 2012, I had food poisoning here, and we were in Koh Samet.
Koh Samet is an island east part of Thailand.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. Horrible place to get food poisoning.
Terrible place to get food. I drank every bottle of Gatorade on the island. I got back to Bangkok, and all I wanted was a sandwich. In fact, I probably should have gone to like Bon Pain. All I could think of in my head was Subway, and I hate Subway. Subway in the States is bad, but Subway in Thailand is way worse. The cheese is worse, the meat is worse, the bread is worse.
You only get one kind of cheese here.
Yeah, it's plastic.
I think in China, the Subways, I think they have at least 2 options.
But the whole point, I guess all I wanted in the world was a sandwich. We're way off of grocery stores right now.
Yes.
I guess in wrapping this one up, you just gotta pick and choose. If you end up at a mall that has more than one, maybe hit 2.
Yeah.
But if you're just hitting one grocery store at a time, everything's such a pain in the ass here that it takes so long that if you're only going grocery shopping once a week or something like that, just always hit the one that's going to get you the most that you can get. You can always supplement it by picking something else up another day, or maybe you trade it up, like you do Big C one week and you Tesco the next.
If you stick to Villa, though, your bill is always going to be the most expensive there. I spend way too much money at that place. With that being said, our next feature I think we're going to do is we're going to go through, hopefully they won't give us any problems, go through some of these grocery stores and give you a look at what you can expect to find in these grocery stores.
Oh yeah, steaks. By the way, beef. If you're thinking about living here, beef can get pretty pricey. Thai French is the brand at Villa Market that is
Thai
acceptable.
French or Thai German?
It's Thai French. Thai German is like the sausage and all that stuff, but Thai French is the beef.
Okay.
The ground beef is way leaner than anything you're gonna get in the States. It makes for good tacos. It's acceptable.
Yeah. But
if you want to do hamburgers or something specifically like that, buy the pre-pressed ones. They're gonna hold together way better. Or if you're gonna mix it up, throw an egg in it. That's just my culinary input on that one. A binding agent to replace that fat that's not there. Also, if you're gonna buy the steaks, they usually are gonna come frozen. They're okay. They're acceptable.
Better than anything you buy at Sizzler.
Yeah.